Now, a number of years ago, after a serious injury, my next guest took to swimming to aid her recovery. Now, as a former competitive swimmer, she decided to bring a bit of colour and magic to her local pool by wearing a mermaid tail. Now, the joy that this sparked on children and adults' faces gave her a bit of a business idea. Now, today she is a mermaid swimming instructor, qualified lifeguard and free diver Michelle Forsbray, aka Mermaid MerShell. Mermaid MerShell, you're very welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thank you.
I am so jealous of you. I have always wanted to be a mermaid. I mean, growing up, I was obsessed with the Little Mermaid. I just wanted to be one. But you actually are one. How in the name of God did it come about?
So I had an injury. I surfed, and so I had loads of rehabilitation and physio, and then I remembered that my friend's daughter had this mermaid tail, and I knew where to get it from. So I got one and went to the local hotel pool and started swimming in it. And the delight from all the children and adults just got me thinking, and how I felt as well in it got me thinking, and I set up my academy.
Oh my God, it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, the skill involved in doing that, it's not the easiest, I would imagine. How long did it take you to work, like swim like this?
So I took to it really, really easily. But obviously I went on a training course to train to be an instructor. I also went on a few free diving holidays, where I learnt to be a professional mermaid in the open water as well. And that was just brilliant, and I learnt so much. And there's so many different aspects of it.
Yeah. So
there's loads of different strokes. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually a thing worldwide. So it's not something you kind of invented yourself. There is quite the mermaid community around the world.
Yes, there is now. Yeah. When I started, it was very, very small. But now it's gone completely worldwide, and it's loads and loads of mermaid schools.
Yeah, so tell me about the mermaid tails. I mean, the one we've seen and the footage there, they're absolutely beautiful. They look like a lot of work go into them, but what range do they go from, and can anyone get one?
Yeah, anyone can get one. This one's the one that I wore in the first video, and that weighs about 2 stone.
Wow.
So it's quite heavy, yeah.
2 stone.
But absolutely. Yeah, it's absolutely dreamy to swim in, though. It's just magical. Just love it so much. And then there's ones like this, which are a bit more lightweight and affordable.
Yes. So you kind of put that on, and the flipper at the bottom, and that attaches to you, and you just swim away.
Yes, yeah. So there's something like this underneath it, but a bigger one. Yeah. This is a child's one, and they just put their feet in the pockets, and the mermaid tail's over the top.
Yeah. Like how do you feel when you're swimming like a mermaid? It looks quite peaceful.
Yeah, it's really peaceful, really dreamy. You feel free. You just forget about all your worries. Just forget about everything. And it's such a good workout as well. It's like really good for your strength, stamina, coordination, flexibility, and it's just, most of all, it's fun and magical.
Yeah. How do you go about training to be a mermaid instructor?
So I just looked it up, and I thought if there's some mermaid schools out there, there's got to be a way to be an instructor. And there was only really one place that I could find at that time, and I booked up to go on that course, and that was in Germany. And then I Googled a bit more and found that Freedive UK had a open water free dive course for mermaids, and that's got me into doing the free diving and the mermaiding.
Yeah, and one might look at the tails, the whole pageantry around it, and think, yes, it's a bit of fun. It's glossy, it's lovely, it's very girly, but the free diving aspect of it is quite physically demanding. Explain what free diving is for many people who don't know.
So free diving is swimming underwater on a breath hold. Also, you learn how to do that with lots of different exercises, like doing static apnea. So learning how to hold your breath for a certain amount of time, and getting over all the anxiety that comes with it as well.
Yeah, and how difficult is that to do? I mean, how long can you hold your breath for now at this point?
I can hold my breath for just over 3 minutes.
Wow.
The hardest thing for me was the depth, because I had really bad trouble with equalizing my ears.
Yeah.
But I've kind of overcome that quite a bit now, and my record is 25 meters down, and then obviously had to come back up again as well.
Yeah. Do you feel the pressure mounting as the further you go down?
I don't really feel the pressure so much. I mean, obviously in your ears you do, but actually on your body I don't feel it so much. But I think when you start going a bit deeper, you really will.
Yeah. So, and everybody really can learn to be a mermaid now who has the choice to do so. You've set up an academy.
Yes, yes, I have. Yeah. So anyone from 6 years old, as long as they're a confident swimmer, can come and join us.
And that goes up to, like, what would your eldest pupils be?
My eldest pupil was 70.
70?
Yeah, so I had in one class, I had I think it was a 70-year-old, a 60-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old.
Oh my goodness! So there's hope for us all. Yes, my dreams can still come true.
Your dreams can come true, Elaine.
But and to top it all off, now there are Mermaid Olympics. Tell me about that.
Yes. So we set up the first UK Merlympics. The original one was in Germany in 2015 and 2016. They had a break in 2017, and I offered to do it in 2018. And it was so much fun. It was really, really good. So another mermaid school in Norfolk, Finsplash Mermaid Academy, Mermaid School, they came as well. So we competed against each other. And it was such a joy for the children that have been to and adults that have been to the academy to be able to compete, have fun, meet other mermaids. It was just brilliant.
Oh my God, it sounds amazing. And the escapism must be very liberating.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Now, listen, I have to say thank you so much for joining us on the show today. The footage there was absolutely beautiful. And maybe when lockdown lifts, I might come over to the Mermaid Academy myself.
That would be amazing. We'd love to have you, Elaine.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a lovely evening. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you too. Bye-bye.